What is the most resilient parasite? An idea? These words from Inception, directed by Christopher Nolan, set the tone for one of the most mind-bending and emotionally layered movies ever made. Inception isn't just about dreams, it's about guilt, loss, and the dangerous power of belief. It's the story of a man trapped not in a prison of bars, but in a prison of memory. Today, we're diving deep into Inception, 2010, explaining the full story, dream layers, and the mysterious ending that left everyone wondering. Did Cobb ever really wake up? Our story begins inside a dream. Dominic Cobb, played by Leonardo DiCaprio, is a skilled extractor, a thief who steals secrets from people's subconscious while they dream. He's partnered with Arthur, Joseph Gordon-Levitt, his trusted right-hand man. At the start, they're inside the mind of a wealthy businessman named Saito Ken Watanabe, trying to steal his secrets. But it turns out Saito knows he's dreaming. He was testing them all along. After the dream collapses, Saito makes Cobb a dangerous offer. He wants Cobb to do something almost impossible, Inception. Not stealing an idea, but planting one so deep inside someone's mind they believe it's their own. The target is Robert Fisher Jr., Cillian Murphy, the heir to a powerful energy empire. Saito wants Cobb to make Fisher believe he should dissolve his father's company, giving Saito's business the upper hand. But Cobb has a secret. He's haunted by the memory of his late wife, Marion Cotillard. Her image appears in his dreams, sabotaging missions, because she's not just a memory, she's the manifestation of his guilt.
Cobb can't do Inception alone. He assembles a team of specialists, each with a unique role. Arthur, his methodical partner. Ariadne, a young architect played by Elliot Page who designs the dreamscapes. Eames, Tom Hardy, the charming forger who can impersonate anyone inside dreams. Yusuf, the chemist who creates powerful sedatives. And Saito, who insists on joining to ensure the mission succeeds. As Ariadne learns to design dreams, she becomes curious. Why does Cobb's subconscious keep attacking them? She discovers the truth. Cobb blames himself for Mal's death. Years ago, Cobb and Mal spent decades inside a shared dream world, a place called Limbo, where time moves thousands of times slower. They built cities, grew old together, and when they woke up, they were young again. But Mal couldn't accept reality anymore. Cobb had once performed Inception on her, planting the idea that your world isn't real. That idea grew like a parasite, and she could never let it go. Convinced real life was still a dream, Mal killed herself, believing she'd finally wake up. Cobb was accused of her murder, forcing him to flee the US and leave behind his 2 children. So this mission isn't just a job, it's Cobb's only hope to go home. Saito promises to clear his record if he succeeds.
The team boards a long flight from Sydney to Los Angeles with Fisher on board. They sedate him and enter his dream, but not just one dream. They plan to go 3 layers deep. Each dream level multiplies time. Level 1 minutes in real life hours inside. Level 2 days. Level 3 years. One mistake, and they could be trapped for decades in their own minds. Level 1, the city. Dreamer, Yusuf setting, a rainy downtown city. The team kidnaps Fisher, pretending they're his bodyguards, saving him from fake kidnappers. But Fisher's subconscious is militarized. Armed guards attack them. During the chaos, Saito is shot, and with such a heavy sedative, death means falling into limbo, not waking up. Despite the danger, the team moves forward. Eames disguises himself as Fisher's godfather to earn his trust. They convince Fisher they're inside his own dream, and that they can protect him by going deeper. So, while Yusuf drives the getaway van through the rain, everyone else goes deeper into Level 2. Level 2, the hotel. Dreamer, Arthur setting, a luxury hotel with endless corridors. Here, Eames plays Mr. Charles, a fake ally who warns Fisher that someone's trying to manipulate him. This clever twist makes Fisher start trusting the team. Meanwhile, Yusuf's van in Level 1 is being chased. Every movement ripples through the lower dreams. When the van flips, the gravity in Level 2 shifts, leading to the iconic zero-gravity hallway fight. Arthur has to time an explosion, an elevator kick to wake everyone at the perfect moment. But they still need Fisher's emotional buy-in. To truly plant the idea, it can't be logical. It must come from his heart. So they dive deeper into his emotional core. Level 3. Level 3, the Snow Fortress, 1013. Dreamer. Eames setting, a military fortress in snowy mountains. This level represents Fisher's subconscious defenses. Cold, guarded, full of walls. Inside, the team must reach a vault where Fisher's deepest emotions are locked away. But just as Fisher is about to open it, Mal appears, Cobb's projection of guilt. She shoots Fisher dead, sending his mind into limbo. Cobb realizes the only way to save the mission is to go after him, even if it means facing Mal again. Ariadne insists on coming with him. A decayed, endless city, Cobb and Mal's old world. In limbo, time is infinite. Years feel like centuries. Cobb finds Mal there, and she tries to convince him to stay. She says the real world doesn't matter, that they can rebuild their love here forever. But Cobb breaks. He confesses the truth. He had planted the idea in her head. Your world isn't real, just to make her leave limbo once before. But it stayed with her even after waking, driving her insane. He never forgave himself. Mal isn't haunting him. His guilt is. Through tears, Cobb lets her go. He chooses to forgive himself and accept that she's gone. Meanwhile, Ariadne finds Fisher and brings him back up to level 3. Inside the vault, Fisher imagines reconciling with his father. His father's final words. I was disappointed that you tried to be me. Turn into the emotional seed they needed. Be your own man. The Inception is complete. Fisher now believes it was his own idea to dissolve the company. Now comes the hardest part, waking up. All levels must collapse in perfect sync. Level 3, the fortress explodes. Level 2, the elevator crashes. Level 1, Yusuf's van finally hits the river. Reality, they all wake on the plane. But Cobb stays behind. He has one last mission, to find Saito, who died earlier and fell into limbo. In limbo, Cobb finds an aged Saito, surrounded by fragments of his old life. Saito barely remembers what's real. Cobb reminds him, we had a deal. Come back and we'll be young men together again. Saito nods, picks up a gun, and the screen cuts to black. A gunshot echoes. Cobb wakes up, on the plane. The mission's over. Everyone looks at each other. It worked. Saito makes a call, clearing Cobb's charges. Cobb passes through airport security with no trouble and returns home. He sees his children playing in the garden, just like in his dreams. So, was Cobb still dreaming? Christopher Nolan leaves it open for us to decide. If we believe the top falls, Cobb is awake. He's found redemption in the real world. If it keeps spinning, he's still trapped in a dream, but he's finally at peace. And maybe that's the point. It doesn't matter whether it's real or not. Cobb's story isn't about dreams versus reality. It's about forgiveness. When he lets Mal go, he frees himself. For the first time, he chooses to live, not to question. You're waiting for a train that will take you far away. You know where you hope this train will take you, but you can't be sure, yet it doesn't matter. Because we'll be together. That's the heart of Inception, a story about love, guilt, and the courage to wake up from the past. So what do you think? Did Cobb wake up, or is he still dreaming, choosing a happier illusion over reality? Let me know your theory in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, hit that like button and subscribe for more mind-bending movie explanations just like this. Until next time, dream a little bigger, darling.